In the world of boxing, big fights mean big money. The stakes are incredibly high, and the anticipation is palpable. But putting these fights together is not always easy. It involves intricate negotiations, legal hurdles, and aligning the interests of multiple stakeholders. This is especially true when you have powerful personalities like Turki Alalshikh and Canelo Alvarez. Their influence and demands can make or break a deal. Turki Alalshikh is a wealthy businessman from Saudi Arabia. He has a deep passion for sports and a vision to elevate boxing to new heights. He loves boxing and wants to make the biggest fights happen. His ambition is to create legendary matchups that will be remembered for generations. Canelo Alvarez is a superstar boxer from Mexico. Known for his incredible skill and determination, he has earned his place at the top. He is careful about who he fights and how he negotiates his contracts. Every decision is made with precision and a clear strategy in mind. These two men are passionate about boxing, but their approaches are very different. While one is driven by bold moves, the other is guided by careful planning. Alalshikh is known for his bold moves and desire for quick deals. He is not afraid to take risks if it means achieving his vision. He wants to see the best fight the best, and he is willing to spend big to make it happen. His investments have already changed the landscape of boxing. Canelo, on the other hand, is strategic and calculated. He meticulously plans each step of his career to ensure long-term success. He is at the top of his game and doesn't want to risk his position without careful consideration. His disciplined approach has made him a formidable force in the ring. The heart of the issue lies in how each man approaches fight negotiations. Their differing philosophies have created a significant divide. Alalshikh's style is direct and fast-paced. He believes in seizing opportunities as soon as they arise. He sees a fight he wants and pushes to make it happen immediately. This urgency is a hallmark of his approach. This approach can be effective in making deals quickly, but it can also create friction. The fast pace can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Canelo prefers a more traditional approach. He values careful planning and thorough preparation. He likes to focus on one fight at a time and take his time negotiating the best possible deal. This methodical approach ensures that every detail is considered. These contrasting styles have led to tension between the two. Their differing priorities often clash. Alalshikh sees Canelo's methodical approach as too slow and hesitant. He feels that opportunities are being missed. Canelo, in turn, sees Alalshikh's aggressive style as impulsive and disrespectful. He believes that rushing into deals can be detrimental. This clash of styles has made it difficult for them to find common ground. The ongoing tension continues to impact their negotiations. In the middle of this high-stakes standoff is Eddie Hearn. Hearn is a famous boxing promoter who works with both Alalshikh and Canelo. He understands the business of boxing and the personalities involved. Hearn sees both sides of the story. He knows that Alalshikh is passionate about making big fights and that Canelo is a thoughtful and strategic fighter. Hearn's role is to try to bridge the gap between these two powerful figures. He is a voice of reason, trying to find a way for everyone to work together. He knows that boxing fans want to see the biggest fights, but he also understands the complexities of making those fights a reality. Fights fueling the fire. Two fights, in particular, have been at the center of the Alalshikh-Canelo rift. Canelo versus Terence Crawford and Canelo versus David Benavidez. These matchups have sparked intense debates among fans and analysts alike. Both fights are huge potential matchups that would excite boxing fans worldwide. The anticipation is palpable, with fans eagerly discussing the possible outcomes. Alalshikh has been vocal about his desire to see Canelo face both Crawford and Benavidez. He has been pushing for these fights, believing they would elevate the sport to new heights. He believes these fights are what boxing needs to capture the imagination of the public and bring in new fans, and that they will be massive financial successes. The potential revenue from ticket sales, pay-per-view, and sponsorships is enormous. However, Canelo has been hesitant about both fights. He is weighing his options carefully, considering the risks involved. He is not convinced that Crawford, a skilled but smaller fighter, poses a significant enough challenge. Despite Crawford's impressive record, Canelo questions the risk-to-reward ratio. He is also wary of Benavidez, a young and hungry fighter known for his power and size. Benavidez's aggressive style and physicality present a formidable challenge. These fights are high risk, with the potential for significant physical and career repercussions. And Canelo is carefully weighing the rewards against the potential dangers. The decision he makes could shape the future of his career and the sport itself. Can the rift be bridged? The big question is whether Alalshikh and Canelo can overcome their differences and work together. Hearn believes there is still hope. He points out that Canelo is a businessman, and if the right deal is presented, he will be open to it. However, it will require compromise and understanding from both sides. The future of these mega fights hangs in the balance. It remains to be seen whether Alalshikh's ambition and Canelo's pragmatism can find common ground. One thing is certain, the boxing world will be watching closely to see what happens next.